Welcome back to Mr. By the Mile, your favorite trucking channel here, only on YouTube, here to entertain the masses, sitting out there in those trucks, driving. And we have Mr. Lee, little Rody Lee Rhodes, practicing good doggy etiquette by staying seated and watching, looking, and listening. Now, guys, this headset sucks. Absolutely sucks. This headset is uncomfortable. As far as like you can hear who you're talking to, but it's uncomfortable. I very much prefer the Aftershocks by Aeropex. Why? Because I can barely tell it's even on my head. This thing is a brick. Sure, okay, it lasts like 24 hours nonstop talk time. But dude, this thing is Joey Bakula up in the live stream. You guys, this is a fellow UPS Teamster driver. He makes bank, does the damn thing, and we are the kind of people that hate on. Why? Because it's the green and brown that gets paid and the green and brown that gets laid. Yeah, the haters are going to love that one. I'm going to send it to you, bro. I actually need to order another headset because the one that I have currently is, let me see here. Got it here in my little junk box. I got to organize this thing again, but did I put it in here? I don't know. I've got it somewhere in here, but yeah, dude, my Aftershocks Aeropex are way better than these things. Like I said, it's more comfortable, a lot more comfortable, not just by a little bit, by a lot, way more comfortable than these freaking things. Yeah, I hate these, bro. These suck, dude. Absolutely suck. Over the past, I want to say 12 hours, haters have been making videos about me, and it's funny to watch. I make zero videos about people, right? All I do is just create the content that I create, and that's it, man. Simple as that. That's all I do, right? That's where I keep it. And Lee Rhodes is appalled. You know, he can't believe it, right? Look at him. Look at him. Check him out. Check out Lee Rhodes. This dude's hilarious, man. But you know, my dogs have a lot more sense than some YouTube content creators out there. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. I hope you guys are all gonna have a good holiday season this year. I know that we've had to get used to a lot of changes politically, economically, right? It's difficult for people these days, man. It's difficult, especially as an over-the-road driver. I know that you guys go through a lot of shit out there, you know, or especially around this time, you know. And if you've lost a loved one, that makes it even harder, you know. So those of you who are going through that right now, you know, heart goes out to you guys. You're not alone. And it doesn't get better. You just get better at dealing with it, right? Is I think the way it works. I've been fortunate enough to where, well, we're not going to drone on and make this, you know, depressing or anything, especially for those of you that are going through rough times this holiday season. But understand that this time of year, you guys, people have a much shorter fuse. They get angry easier, right? Especially if they're going through things that I was just talking about, that I was just mentioning. So a reminder this year for everyone to just be a little bit more understanding of one another, you know, snap back less when someone snaps at you. You never know what they're going through. And people are starting to take shots at one another on these freeways out here. You know, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the video the other day on a road rage incident where a Latino driver had his son in the or his stepson in the back seat, and he was road raging with another kid. I think he was 19 years old, the other driver, and he took shots at the Latino driver, struck the child, and killed the kid. It's crazy to see people already jumping to conclusions that it was a orchestrated. Um, there's conspiracies already circulating that it was orchestrated by, and that's the thing, by who, right? Like the only thing we can really think of saying is by the government. Um, I'm not going to jump to a conclusion like that. I mean, unless I'm sure about it, but things like that are being spread, and it's sad, dude, that we have an incident where a child dies, loses his life, and that's what's being circulated. Like we live in a crazy time. Crazy. The stuff that's going on, the conspiracies that are being drawn up, especially without sufficient evidence, is crazy to me. Like it's okay for you to bring up an idea, but when it comes to a child losing his life, keep that shit to yourself. It's a kid, bro. It's a kid. Like I think he was 11 years old, somewhere between 9 and 11. And I think this happened here in California. I've heard a lot of road rage incidents like this going down, especially here in California. But it's expensive here, so understand that people are going to be on edge, right? Folks that are finding it difficult to make ends meet. This is a nice time of year, but it's also a very depressing time of year for a lot of other people. So you're all right, man. I'm getting a phone call. See, that's the thing. I need to start using um, my other phone for live streams. I really do. But anyway, I hope that you take my message seriously because, like I said, people are on edge. You need to be considerate of other people's unspoken emotions, right? A lot of people out there are suffering in some kind of way. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. As drivers out here on the road, don't, you know, especially as a truck driver living in his or her truck, you never know what they're going through. Um, the fact that there's instability that exists in the minds of some of these drivers out here is scary. You know, they're driving 80,000 pound freight bombs around, and you never know. You know, be smart. Think about those things before you do something. Really consider and think about the consequences, of your actions. Um, you know what, guys? My daughter's school is on lockdown, so I need to let you guys go for now. I hope everything. It looks like something happened at our local gas station over here, but maybe I'll go check that out in a minute, see what's going on. But I need more information on what's going on first. I may go live again with what's going on. I'll see you guys all